Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you the very best and most optimal way to go ahead and AFK here inside of the Forge on Roblox. Now, there's been a lot of videos going around, and I want to show you personally the method that I like to use, but I will also show you the setup and everything you need to know about this. Anyways, before I get into the video, if you guys want to be entered in my Game Pass giveaway, all you guys have to do is leave a like on this video, comment your username down below, and make sure you hype this video. I will be picking a winner in the next 7 days, so make sure you hurry up and do it now if you want to be entered. And again, make sure you do hype the video. Anyways, I'm not going to yap too much more, and I'm going to show you basically how you can go ahead and AFK inside of this game, AFK macro, whatever you want to call it, here inside of the Forge. Now, the very first thing you want to do setup-wise to make sure that this is going to even work is you're going to need a decent amount of inventory space if you want to make the most out of it. They'll obviously, the more inventory space you have, the longer you can AFK. So I have around 200 inventory space. I have a lot of stuff here that I'm going to use and craft in a bit that I'm going to delete, but I would recommend having a lot of inventory space, potentially also buying the extra inventory space. I believe that's one. Let me go back to my I believe there's an extra inventory space Game Pass. Let me go ahead and check. Yeah, double storage, which I will be gifting in that giveaway if you guys want that Game Pass specifically. But yeah, make sure you have maybe double inventory space Game Pass, or you just have a lot of inventory space, which would probably be for higher level players. Now, to be fair, you don't need to be high level to do this. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into how to download the macro and basically everything you need to do to AFK. Now, you could do this without a macro, but I would just recommend doing it with a macro because it'll be a little bit more complicated to set up. So what you guys can do is head to my website linked in the description below, and none of these right here are actually the link. You want to scroll down and it's going to take you to this website right here called tinytask.net. You just go ahead and click on this, and then this is going to take you to the download for TinyTask. Go ahead, just click download, and then download whatever version you want. This is a newer version, so I'd recommend downloading this version. Now, once you've downloaded it, I'd recommend going ahead and opening it really quickly like this, and you'll see a couple of different options and settings. But first, I want to show you the best spot, obviously, to AF. So I'm going to go ahead and show you where the spot is. So kind of just follow my lead in where I go, because this is where you're going to want to AFK macro. And yeah, this zone is a little bit used, so I would try getting in a smaller server, especially if you're wanting to get all the loot to yourself. But yeah, a lot of people have been using this zone, so if you can find a lower level server, then that'd be great. But you want to head over to where it says danger right here, and you want to kind of just go up. I'm going to go on full screen until we get down there. That way I can show you how to set up the macro and all of that good stuff. So basically you want to turn right here, and you guys will see this area right here. Oh my gosh, he just stunned me. That's stupid. All right, there we go. You guys can see there is the magma pickaxe, which is this one's honestly slightly better than the arcane pickaxe, but yeah, that's not the point of this video. So this zone right here is the zone that everyone is using to AFK mine because they're basalt veins. Now you have to obviously be in a high enough zone, but this is going to be really, really easy to AFK, specifically because obviously just a hole right here. Now this guy's not AFK farming it, but he is just sitting there and doing that. Once this respawns, if we set this up correctly, we can literally just sit here and mine it. So I'm going to wait for it to spawn back in, but because it is the basalt veins, those are going to be a really, really easy kill or to farm, whatever. So now obviously mobs can come up here and kill you. It's just unlikely because they're going to have to climb up all these steps. So if you're over here, all right, boom. So we go right here, and as you can see, when we do this, we're going to be mining these rocks that come in here, and we can literally just sit here and AFK mine these, and I'll show you how to run the macro here in a second. But yeah, you can literally just sit here and AFK mine both of them at the same time, which is really nice. And this is the best zone to AFK because it's going to make you the most money and give you the most like OP items. So let me just finish mining this, and then I'll show you the macro setup. Okay, boom. So I did fill up all my slots, and again, that's why I said you need a lot. You probably will only be able to AFK this for maybe 10 minutes before your inventory slot runs up, but that is still decent. So we're going to open up TinyTask, and the very first thing you're going to do is head over to preferences, and you want to go ahead and put this on continuous playback. That means it's going to loop forever until you stop the macro. Now, another thing you need to know is your keybinds. So if we head over to the recording keybind, mine is Control Shift Alt R. So if I click that, it will start recording what I'm doing. Then playback hotkey is going to be Control Shift Alt P. Now, again, if you want to just sit here and manually mine this for yourself, this is the best spot to do so. But obviously, it just depends on what you're trying to do. So if you're trying to AFK macro, what you guys are going to want to do is go ahead and minimize this, click Control Shift Alt, and go ahead and begin to click. Now, obviously, someone else is already mining this, so I can't mine it, but just go ahead and spam click. That's going to, whenever it is open, it's going to be able to be pretty good. All right, so just keep spamming. It'll probably take you like 20 clicks or 30 clicks if you have the arcane pickaxe, which you need the arcane to even be able to mine these. So I'm going to sit here and spam these over and over again. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so that should be enough. And then I'm going to stop the recording by clicking Control Shift Alt R again. And now to play the recording, we can do Control Shift Alt P. Now, keep in mind, when I was recording, I out of windowed mode like this, so you'll probably see me do that. If it plays, yeah, so as you can see, it's playing back. It put me in windowed mode, and then it's just going to spam click over and over again. And yeah, that's going to be the farming strat. Now, obviously, my inventory is full, so and then it can stop it. You can click Control Shift P, but yeah, these spawn in really quickly. So yeah, this is definitely by far the best zone in the game for farming, and that is the kind of the macro setup. Now, there is another zone which I haven't like fully shown you guys taking advantage of, but this is for, I would say, lower level players. I need to get out of this though. I'll just let this thing kill me really fast. Alrighty, we should be getting somewhere. All right, so now that I'm back in the overworld, I'm basically show you the the spot that another spot that you can use to AFK farm really quickly. Anyway, so I'm gonna run all the way back up here because this is the spot that it's in. But this is another spot that you can easily AFK macro, so keep that in mind. Alrighty, it's taking me a second. So I'm back in the mine right here, and I believe for this one, you just have to go straight through. It's kind of a secret spot in the back, and it has a similar aspect where you can just sit there and mine. Now, this one is, I would say, a little bit harder to AFK, but it does have these basalt rocks or whatever, so they're easier to do. Let's see, it's not over here. I think it's down here in this cave. Sorry if I don't know exactly. Oh my gosh, leave me alone. So this is a zone you could probably mine, but this is not the AFKing zone. So I believe if you go back a little bit further, I guess it's not in this room. I believe it's back here. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I low-key have no clue where this zone went. That is my bad, but yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna wrap the video up here because I low-key forgot where the zone is, so sorry about that. Yeah, you can use this AFK macro pretty much anywhere if you find a good spot that isn't going to be just hacked over and over again by people or by skeletons. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this macro guide video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you enter in the giveaway, especially if you've been trying to get into that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.